Welcome to my madness, ladies and gentlemen. Today I want to show you guys a little bit of a before and after on a project I am working on. So I just picked up this pack right here. Of course, this is the NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Neutrinos 3-pack. I've been wanting to pick this up for a while, but you know, I know it's been out for God knows how long at this point, but I just never really saw it fitting in with my collection until I kind of got an idea on something I can do that I think will make these figures a little more fun for display purposes. And that is that I picked this up. So, if you know what this is and you understand how these connect together, then you'll know what I'm going to be doing here. So, essentially, I'm going to be doing a custom on the Footmobile or Foot Cruiser right here, to basically turn it into the Neutrino Starcruiser. So I picked this up on Amazon. They had it on sale for $32, which is, in my opinion, a great price, because even old beat up actual legitimate retro ones, because of course this is a just a redo, they beat up, they were selling for $50-$60. So Amazon putting this on sale for $32, great deal. And as soon as I saw it, I knew I had to go out and get these because I knew what I wanted to do. So we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna open this up. Don't really need a full review on those. They're cool. They're NECA. NECA makes good shit. So we're gonna open this up. I'm gonna disassemble it, do some painting, do some tweaking to it to try and get it to look like the actual Neutrino Starcruiser and have a nice little display. So next time you see it, hopefully I'll be finished up. All right, so here it is, all complete, and I will, break down what I did to it, but this is it with the NECA Neutrinos, and I mean, it's like a perfect size for them. Like, all three of them fit in there just absolutely beautifully. Like, it looks really, really good. Now, of course, I've still got the wheels on, but of course, those do flip up and sit underneath there. All four wheels do that. I don't know, it doesn't matter how you display it. I thought about just not putting the wheels back on altogether, because they the way they're set up, you can just a couple screws and the wheels just come off, but I'm gonna leave them on because I like it. But I think it came out really well, and I like it a lot. It looks really good. This is like exactly what I was hoping for, to the point that I might get another one and do the blue one, because in that episode there was the red one and the blue one. But yeah, I don't know. I like it. I think it works out perfectly, and size-wise, works with these NECA guys. Now, if you were gonna try and fit it in, like, let's say have other characters in this car from NECA, like, they're a little big. The Neutrinos, they're small little midget people, so it works really well for them. But like a regular sized 7-inch scale NECA dude, it probably not gonna fit in that, but works great for the Neutrinos. If you still collect Playmates stuff, it's like absolutely perfect. Again, if for some reason you weren't gonna use the NECA Neutrinos and you wanted to use this for something else, Playmates would work really well. The Super 7 stuff, I mean, I think it looks good with that. I mean, again, as just like a display piece, you're not going to put this dude in the car because he wouldn't fit. But having him in display just sitting next to it, I think it works really well. Now, so let me break down what I did, and I'm going to take these guys out so that I can show you everything on the vehicle. So you can see we've got white interior, white steering wheel. Mostly everything's red with chrome, other than that white. Did paint the bottom in a kind of a chrome color. So you've got 8 screws on the bottom that you need to take apart, and you can pop the whole bottom off. You've got 2 screws on each set of wheels you need to take off. All that comes off. Then once you get inside, you can take this piece out through the bottom. This flap obviously pops off. And then one thing I would say, if you're going to do this, be careful with these pieces right here, these flaps that fold under. I would just say be careful, because there's some springs and a couple little plastic pieces that keep this on this like spring hinge. And I just took everything apart and didn't pay attention how it went back together. It took me a little while to figure it out. You'd think on a freaking kid's toy, it wouldn't be that complicated, but it actually took me a little while to figure out how to get these pieces back in here properly on the springed hinge. But yeah, you just got a lot of little screws, and then there's 2 screws that hold this on, 1 screw for each headlight, and then the back's got 2 screws and a couple of pieces that it's got to lock into up here at the top of the fin. So just pull it apart real careful and make sure you put it back together carefully. You know, once I got it all apart, I hit it with some automotive primer, just the Rust-Oleum stuff. I did not use expensive paints or anything. This is all spray paint that I had. The body, I used this high performance enamel Rust-Oleum stuff, which worked really well. That's where I did all the red pieces here. After I primed it, the interior, I just used some of this stuff, this paint and primer mix, Rust-Oleum stuff. And then for all the chrome pieces that I had to do, which wasn't a lot, it's mainly these guns up front, these 2 pieces right here. Was that it? Oh, the bottom, obviously, did the bottom on that. And then these 2 flag poles, which I'm not going to put flags on, up there. That was, again, just some of the Rust-Oleum metallic finish. And I think it's, if you get a really close look, it's slightly a different color of kind of metallic chrome than the rest of it, but it's more than close enough. Like, unless you're really, really paying attention, you can't tell a difference. So anyway, just spray paint everything. Look, spray paint is not the best stuff in the world to use, but when you're dealing with something this big and not just like a custom action figure, you can't hand paint this. It's just too much. And certainly there are better spray paints than Rust-Oleum you could use if you wanted a really, really durable finish. That, you know, would probably work even better. I just used what I had laying around. The only thing that I actually had to go out and buy was I had run out of my clear coat. And so I went and bought some more of this, and this is just some of that automotive clear coat enamel that I use from time to time. I don't usually use this on action figures, but for something like this, I thought it would work well, and I think it did. Came out pretty good. So other than that, everything I already had. So, you know, with like $32 to buy this and a can of paint that I spent, I don't know, I think that can of paint actually cost about $10. So, you know, I've got like $42, $43 into this at this point. If you don't have all these paints though, it's going to cost you some money, because honestly, most of these cans of paint are like $10 a piece. Now, you're going to have them around to use for other stuff, which is cool, but if like me, you already have them, then that saves you a little bit of money as well. But I think it came out really good. I was unsure about doing like the white interior at first, but you know, I was thinking it was going to come out bad, but I think it came out pretty good. Again, white steering wheel, and then all red and chrome. And I like it. I like it a lot, man. I think it works great, and I like that the fact that these guys just fit absolutely perfectly in there. And even if you got some maybe a little bit bigger characters that you want to throw in there, you can open this up and use that. I did take this gun piece apart. I actually have it, and I painted it chrome. And I'm probably going to put it back on there and then just have it folded up in the back. But in the meantime, or even after I'm done with that, you can actually use this trunk space here to put like, you know, these guys come with like surfboards and stuff like that. Or not surfboards, but like hoverboards and things. You could use that to store all their little stuff. But I don't know, we'll see. I'm gonna, for display, I'm gonna leave this closed. So, you know, I've got that gun that pops out, but don't really need it. But anyway, there you go, man. There it is. There's the Neutrino Starcruiser, $32 plus a little time and effort and some paint. And I think it looks pretty good. So anyway, let me know in the comment section down below what you think. I appreciate you guys watching, and always remember to enjoy your collection.